qualifying underway. Nobody on track yet. My timing screen is being weird. Watch the 09 of Joe Selby do his quali while I try to figure out why my board is being glitchy. Now we're working. So Joe Selby out on his warm-up lap. Looks like no one's officially started their flying lap yet. Everyone making their way around this 2.5 mile triangle shaped racetrack in Pennsylvania. What up, Jake? Ghostman comes by to start his first fly-in lap. Looks like we also have Mark Gonzalez, Will Asherbanner, Wes Parker, Ian Montrose, Christopher Alkire, Joe Selby, Clint Roberts, Quinn Newton all out on their fly-in lap. Not sure what the 88's. Maybe trying to warm up his tires on his qualifying lap. Alright, Cliff, if you wreck, I'm blaming the cat no matter what. Even if it's your fault. It's gonna be the cat. That's how I understand it. Did I get that right? Put that over here. Alright, starting to get some times in. Wes Parker to the top of the board. It's 22 Fort Worth screen print and Dodge. Parker taking it down to the tunnel turn, turn 2. A lot of speed through here. He gets very loose. And then he gets right up by the wall. Quickest way through the tunnel turn. What's up, Beck? How's it? Parker into the flat turn number 3. How you exit 3 is basically how your lap goes. Long straight away from there. Parker coming across the line to complete his second lap. The second lap is actually slower than his first. And now he's going to have to go to a backup car. What up, Revo? Hey, hey. How are things? So that puts Parker on pole for now. Still have a minute 30 for someone to knock him off here. Travis Martin, P2. Joe Selby showing P number 3. Clint Roberts in 4th. Giglio in 5th. Things are not jumping the way they're supposed to. There we go. There's Giglio. Coming across to complete his second lap. Obviously not happy with that. Second lap a little slower, as is the case with most cars. Davidson almost a full second slower in his second lap. Ashenbranner out here getting practice. He's on his 4th lap. Then takes it to the inside wall. Guys are practicing their crashing, apparently. Gonzalez brings his down. Clint, I agree. These graphics are beautiful. Give a shout out to Clint for putting together all this amazingness for us. 79 of Daddy Hoitzma. Used to the 97 of Lucas Hoitzma. We got Dave out here this time. I think he's going to be able to complete his additional lap, but he'll post 12th. Hey, Clint, appreciate the 16-month resub, my friend. Thank you so much, and again, thank you for all these beautiful graphics you've supplied us with. One thing I've noticed is the timing screen every time you with the session events up, the timing screen doesn't show the leaderboard again. So we'll make note of that for later. It's definitely not something screwing us up too bad. I just have to close it and reopen it and then it's fine. Just something minor. All right, fields forming up on the pit road here. Run through our qualifying results. We got 21 cars out on track today. And Wes Parker in the 22 Fort Worth screen printing Dodge will be leading them all to the green flag. Hey, good luck, Jake. P2 will be Travis Martin in the 63 Ghostman Chevy. Joe Selby, the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Dodge 09, rolls off third. Same paint scheme, and you'll see why here shortly, for Jake Lawrence in the 68. Starting in fourth spot, Clint Roberts, a firehero.org Dale Jr. style Chevy, rolls off in the fifth spot. Giglio and another firehero.org Dodge rolls off in the sixth spot. Billy Davidson, the all gave some and some gave all Kia rolls off in the seventh spot. Will Asherbrenner, firehero.org Toyota rolls off eighth. Ian Montrose, the SimCube Chevy starts ninth. Mike Edwards in 10th in the 14 firehero.org Toyota. Mark Gonzalez, the 88 Legacy Power Chevrolet rolls off 11th. Dave Hoitzman, the 79 National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Chevrolet. Quinn Newton, the CTC AEW Pontiac rolls off 13th. Chris Falkire in the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Dodge rolls off 14th. Daniel Llewellyn, the Labor 12 Pontiac, starts 15th. Zach Margerson will roll off in the 16th spot. Cliff Mullins, the Spit and Venom podcast Pontiac, starts 17th. Steve Anderson, the 99 Sitco Ford, starts 18th. Dolores Jones, the Lordco Ford, starts 19th. Kyle Akers, the 46 National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Fleming's Plumbing Dodge, starts 20th. And 21st, your Spit and Venom firehero.org Dodge for Adam Crozier. I'm going to get a hydrate in real quick. Just like that. Thanks, J-Munch. Should be getting an extra pace lap here so we can take a moment to take a little moment of silence here and pay tribute to a fallen firefighter. That's why we have all these fire cars in the race tonight. See all these very cool tributes throughout the league. One of our own, Nick Hammer, lost one of his co-workers in his firehouse. Very sad situation in the line of duty Saturday morning. So just want to let him know that our thoughts are with him. We're thinking about him, and we got all these really cool fire race cars out here tonight, and that's what it's all about. Just, you know, keeping them in our thoughts and wishing them the best. We'll go ahead and take our moment of silence here. Nick, we just wanted to find a way to let you know that we were thinking about you, buddy, and our thoughts and prayers are out to you and your firehouse and everyone that's very involved in that sad situation, and we're here for you, buddy. All right. Now we get to go racing. We got 45 laps here tonight, Pocono. 4 sets of tires. I do not think they will use them all, but you never know. 1 fast repair. Pace car makes that sharp left turn. Field has to wait for the green flag before they can go. And we are underway. Green flag in the air. Wes Parker and Travis Martin side by side heading down into turn number 1 at Pocono. Field fans out 3 wide, back for about the 6th spot. Parker and Ghostman still side by side, rolling through the middle of 1. Still side by side, neither one wants to give. There's the field roaring by. Now Ghostman does get the run off the high side and to the lead. Travis Martin out front going through the tunnel turn. Wes Parker second. Ghostman may have tagged the wall with his right rear a little bit there, right on lap 1. Saw the car get very high and bobble. I believe he may have tagged with the right rear. Wes Parker rolling through turn number 3, trying to keep up. And we got Joe Selby, Jake Lawrence, 3rd and 4th. Clint Roberts, the 87, is 5th.
So just hit the green flag button on the top left of the control panel.
Apparently there's a green flag button I gotta hit. I hit it. I don't know what it did, but I hit it.
It's not working. I gotta fix it.
Clint Roberts losing the spot as he's trying to make the broadcast look beautiful. You gotta love that dedication. Roberts back to the 6th spot as Giglio gets by. Now the 54 of Billy Davidson starting to close in. Ian Montrose trying to make his way past the white Kia. Goes to the inside. See if he can make it stick coming off turn number 3. Montrose able to stay alongside, but see the 54 of Davidson fighting back with the better run off the corner. Gonzalez closing in on Montrose. That got close. 14 Mike Edwards blinking in and out in the 11th spot. Giving everyone a little scare back in the back. Out front, Travis Martin put a little distance, about a half second over Wes Parker. Joe Selby in 3rd, closing in. Jake Lawrence closing right up on the back of Selby. Selby gets a little wide coming out of the corner, allowing Lawrence to look to his inside. Most of you know him as Jake from State Farm. See if he's able to clear going through turn number 1 here. Takes it down to the bottom, the short way around, and does clear the 0-9. See if you can maintain it coming off the corner.
Cliff, I'm sorry.
There it is. Cliff, I'm sorry. Not sure what may have happened to the 37 back here.
I have no idea.
Oh, 79 got into the 37 a little bit. 37 up into the wall. And that is why we are now under the yellow flag.
That one wasn't a cat twist.
What'd I do? That wasn't the cat, yeah. It was definitely not the cat. And that was a little assistance there on the 37 going around. He told us before the race he got a new kitten and likes to jump in his lap, so if he wrecks, blame the cat. But as you saw, that one was not the cat's fault. Travis Martin doing inappropriate things with our pace car. Trying to make little Travis Martin cars. We're going to have to find things to talk about on the pace laps here because it's 2.5 miles around this track. Quickly run out of things to talk about, but we're going to go grab some folks up and bring them up to the broadcast booth. Travy Trav, DG, you got me?
What's up, brother?
Not a whole lot. We got this long pace lap. Figured I'd come and have a little chitty chat.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, so it looked like you brushed the wall a little bit on lap 1. What was the deal there?
Yeah, just little cold tires. Kind of pushed it a little too hard there. I think we'll be okay. It seemed to be running pretty well still. I don't think it really hurt too much. I didn't even get a contact from it, so I think I got away with one there. But we'll see. I don't know. We still got that fast repair. We got a lot of racing here. It'll be all right.
So you're just giving it a little kiss, making sure it was there, huh?
Just making Tanner a little jealous.
All right, bud. Take care.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
That was the 63 Travis Martin. You see split strategies. Martin staying on track. Wes Parker bringing it down pit road. Second place coming to pits, along with Joe Selby, Clint Roberts, Quinn Newton, Daniel Llewellyn, Dave Hoytsma. Got Akers, Mullins. Very busy pit road. Wonder if maybe that caught some of our front runners by surprise, as Martin, Lawrence, Giglio, Gonzalez, Montrose, Davidson, Asherbrander, Anderson, Alkire, Jones, and Crozier all stay out. Looks like the Labor 12 Pontiac may have taken fuel only. He was not in his pits for very long. Then Wes Parker, second car off pit road. Clint Roberts. Very interesting. They do get 4 sets of tires, and maybe they're anticipating there not being many yellows. Try to get some of those new sets of tires on. So we'll reset the field for you as they come off pit road. Travis Martin, your leader. Jake Lawrence in second. Blake Giglio in third. Mark Gonzalez fourth. Ian Montrose fifth. Billy Davidson in sixth. Will Asherbrander currently in seventh. Steve Anderson eighth. Christopher Alkire ninth. Dolores Jones moonlighting in the series. Pops by once in a while. He's currently in 10th. Adam Crozier in 11th. Daniel Llewellyn 12th. He was the first car off pit road. Believe he did not take tires. Then you have Wes Parker, who did, in 13th. Clint Roberts 14th. Joe Selby 15th. Quinn Newton in 16th. Dave Hoytsman in 79 and 17th. Kyle Akers 18th. And Cliff Mullins involved in that skirmish. Saw him get backwards and bring out the yellow after contact with the 79. Appears maybe he got some repair and is trying to catch back up to the field. Some speeding around. I believe that was Martin calling the outside on the restart as he moves out to the outside wall. Xfinity Series doesn't rate Pocono? Well, you know who to take that up with. The man leading this race. Let him know your displeasure for that situation, because he got to make the schedule. Field working their way through the tunnel turn. A short shoot. A lot of interesting terminology here because of the odd triangle shape for this track. Gotta love a track whose marketing is what turn for. Lights are out on the pace car. This is our last pace lap. Do you have to drive a race car here? Nice. I've not driven here. I've driven VIR road course and I've driven Richmond's. VIR I got to drive a GTR, which was really cool. And then Richmond I drove my own car, but I have a Challenger, so it's still kind of fun. Field makes their way into turn number 3. Nice, J-Much. Ghostman, the leader's taking the outside, so the blue and black 63 on your high side will be the control car. And pace car is off. We are back to racing. Travis Martin wasting no time getting back on the accelerator. Battle is now for second between Gonzalez and Lawrence. Giglio trying to decide which way to go if he doesn't shoot the middle. Ghostman clearly out in front. Gonzalez trying to make his way around the outside of the 68 of Lawrence. And does so. Gonzalez to P2. Giglio trying to take third away. I think Lawrence is going to fall all the way back to fourth from second. Had a great restart. Now the 54 of Billy Davidson going to the inside of the 2 of Ian Montrose. Sends that Kia in there on the tunnel turn. That's going to be tight on the exit. He's going to have to lift big time. That allowed the 2 to start to get a run back. That was definitely an exciting tunnel turn. See Roberts closing in from the 8th spot. It's a hornet's nest back here. All kinds of action. 27 fighting the 43 of Bandio. Christopher Alkire trying to get by Jones. See if you can clear him down in turn number 1. Taking the shorter way around. Jones really sent it in from the high side. Alkire not quite clear yet. Still side by side heading down to the tunnel turn. Very difficult to run side by side through there. Several cars are trying it though. Why not? See Wes Parker coming back up through the field. He's up to scoring update. Looks like he's in 9th. Clint Roberts in 8th. Steve Anderson 7th. Billy Davidson in 6th. See Montrose has gotten back around Davidson. You got a 4-car battle up front. Ghostman enjoys about a half second over this 3-car battle for the 2nd spot. Got Gonzalez and Giglio battling.
Sorry about that, Steve. I didn't think it was going to get so tight.
No problem at all. I was going high to give you room. All good.
Giglio gets the run down the inside.
I'm sorry there, Bandy. I caught you faster than I thought I was going to.
That puts the 16 out in front of the 88. Move Giglio to 2nd. See if he can chase down our leader, Travis Martin. Currently 0.6 of a second is the
That's
gap.
going to be going into turn 1.
Yellow flag is out. Not sure what our yellow is for. Show me a lot of cars off the pace. We'll go back here. That would probably be why. Let's go back, see if we can find what happens to the 45 here. Several cars involved. Saw the 43 in there as well. It's like the 46 gets in the back of the 43, collects the 23 and the 4. 43 goes over. 45 getting to the accident scene late, unable to check up, gets into the 23. So actually a rather large accident. I wonder why no one obvious car was there. It was quite a few. Large accident working lap 11 here. Big damage to the 45 machine. He'll have to take a fast repair. 23, very significant damage as well for Llewellyn. .43 looks better than a lot of these cars, and that's the car that went upside down. Christopher Alkire taking a wild ride here at Pocono. Quinn Newton, you see the 4-car ahead of him, has got front end damage. Newton with the hood damage. 43's got damage everywhere. I'm sure he's even got roof damage. Here they come to pit road to try and repair some damage. Whole field looks like they're coming from the front end. Travis Martin, our leader of the race, has brought his car down. Giglio's brought his in from 2nd. Handful of cars do stay out. The 2 and the 09. And looks like also the 79. So those will be your top 3. Then the race off pit road. Parker leads them off. Martin comes out 2nd. Maybe some fuel strategy here with Parker, since he had recently taken his tires. Martin rolls off now in 5th. Giglio's 6th. Cliff Mullins up to 7th. Quinn Newton has taken his fast repair, comes back out in 8th. As you saw the massive front end damage, now that car is in good shape. Billy Davidson in 9th. Mark Gonzalez 10th. Jake Lawrence all the way back to 11th now. Clint Roberts 12th. So we got Steve Anderson 13th. William Asherbrenner 14th, and Daniel Llewellyn took his fast repair as well in 15th, as did the 45 Adam Crozier. Both those cars were missing left front tires, so that's not too surprising. It's like Kyle Akers, Christopher Alkire, maybe they have tried to repair their cars instead of taking the quick repair. Yeah, the 43 still has evidence of the wreck, so he has chosen to take as many repairs as possible and not take his quick repair. Mike Edwards, he's been struggling with connection issues, currently shown 1 lap down. And we're not even seeing the 20 car on track. Alright, things have jumbled up the field once again, and 3 cars have chosen to stay out. This is 2 of Ian Montrose, 09 of Joseph Selby. I keep doing that, sorry bud. And the third car is Dave Hoisman, the 79.
I know.
I try hard, man, and then it just slips right out. I'm like, son of a... Wes Barker, your first car that came down pit road, perhaps only fuel as he beat everyone else significantly off pit road, would be my guess. And then the 63 Travis Martin, we saw him get the tires. So perhaps 22 playing the fuel game. Other 3 perhaps playing the caution game, hoping to catch another yellow for when they can pit and keep track position. So our early race leader, Travis Martin, finds himself back in the pack as we get ready for a restart here. Our leader has chosen the inside on this restart. Ian Montrose taking the bottom. Field works their way out of the tunnel turn, heads down to turn number 3. That is the only row that gets to choose. The front row gets to choose, the leader gets to pick if they want top or bottom. Everyone else is stuck where iRacing puts them. That way the whole field isn't getting blacks every time we go to a restart. Working their way through turn number 3. Last corner for this triangle. Appreciate that hydration as we get ready for a restart. Ian Montrose gets back on the accelerator and leads the field back to the start finish. Joe Selby not quite content to let him have it, but looks like he's not going to be able to have any say about it. Montrose out front in front of Selby as they enter turn number 1. Parker already up to 3rd and looking for more. Hoisman starts to fade back as he restarted 3rd, back to 5th already. And Montrose and Selby weaving then side by side between Parker and Giglio for the 3rd spot. Parker able to clear Giglio. Giglio trying to get back to his inside. Parker ran up on the 09, had to lift a little bit, got very exciting there. Trying to fit 3 cars into a tight window. Parker down by the yellow line. Drifts out in front of the 09 and clears to the wall. That'll move Parker up to the 2nd spot. Selby now trying to defend from the 16 of Giglio. Hello. I see you have parked it. What happened to your car? Parker trying to close in on our leader Montrose as the 09 of Joe Selby gets into the wall a little bit. Your wheel disconnected, rough. Parker to the inside of Montrose, heading down into the tunnel turn. Golly, I was holding my breath because that was getting tight. My goodness. Parker Still trying to get the lead away from Montrose. Giglio now third. The Ghost Man, Travis Martin, trying to get the spot away from Joe Selby for the fourth spot. Parker I'm a Midwestern suddenly. Parker washes out wide, nearly collects the two of Montrose. Giglio trying to figure out where to send his car to not get involved, but try to take advantage of any mistakes. Montrose able to hold the lead for now. Parker right on his back bumper. Things getting tight as they exit the corner. Parker has Giglio to his outside. Martin looking to his inside. We could be 3 wide here for a second. Giglio allows Parker up. Allows the Ghost Man to get alongside Parker, entering into the tunnel turn. Ghost Man clears for second. Travis Martin up to P number 2. Wes Parker back to third with Giglio all over him. Blake Giglio still trying to find a way by Wes Parker. Montrose doing a good job on his old tires so far. Enjoying that clean air out front. Keeping that SimCube Chevy in the lead, despite having a little bit older tire. Completed a third of this race. Now only 29 laps remaining. Travis Martin sends it in deep on turn number 1 and able to draw alongside Ian Montrose. What a move from Travis Martin. Able to make it stick. Wes Parker trying to give a little draft perhaps to Martin. Now jumps back out to get his corner entry. Has Giglio all over the back of him. We have a 4-car scrum basically for the lead. Ghostman gets out front. Travis Martin out front. Wes Parker gets by Montrose, as does Giglio. Montrose got a little squirrely on corner exit, had to lift. That's what allowed Parker and Giglio to take advantage and get by as well. Now, oh my goodness, Cliff Mullins at 37, smacking the wall hard. And then turns down into his own teammate, number 4, of Quinn Newton. That'll bring out a yellow for sure. 68 Jake Lawrence also got tangled up in that. We saw that one happen live. The 37 Cliff Mullins, perhaps his cat got in his lap a little bit. Jump back here and catch what happened. See Mullins hitting the wall on corner exit and then turns down and catches the 4 and 68. Takes the 4 to the inside wall. It's like Lawrence in the 68 got sent to the outside wall from that. Perhaps the 99 of Anderson gets a piece. Yeah, the 99 Anderson gets a little bump in there as well. Unfortunate for Steve, has severe left front damage. That's going to be a fast repair for that Sitco Ford. All this happened in the top 10. Cliff Mullins was, I believe, 7th at the time.
It's car number 1.
They're running near the front. You see our leaders just in front of him, so he had to be in 6th when he comes off the corner. Smacks the wall hard. And then pulls it off to the left, right in front of Quinn Newton and Jake Lawrence. Nowhere to go for those guys. Did Billy Davidson make it through there? If he did, that's a lucky car. Right on board with him. See what he sees in that 54 car. Because that had to be a change of pants for the 54. Let's see. Take a moment, pull up his onboard. Jump in right here. And then go here, here.
Come on, okay guys, can we catch up please?
Oh
I'm
my
going
goodness.
as fast as I can.
You hear him crash behind him
Oh,
too.
understood.
54
I just
sneaking
wanted to
through
try
there,
to get some
lucky.
repairs done.
Very lucky to get through that
Yeah,
one.
I hear that. I'm trying to get there myself.
Great job for him. Making it through there. Clean. Gotta say goodnight to the dog. She comes over and sees me right before she goes to bed every time. Alright. Here we go with pit stops. Travis Martin coming down. Looks like he's bringing most of the front with him. Martin on pit road, Wes Parker, Montrose. It's the 09 of Selby. Looks like Roberts has stayed out. 45 stayed out. Looks like the 14's getting his lucky dog here. Pretty much everyone else comes to pit road. So 2 cars staying out. Clint Roberts, Adam Crozier stay out on track. Now we have this race off pit road. See who can lead them off. That is a very, very busy pit road. Don't think anyone's going for the fuel game here. Seems everyone's taking tires. Ghostman out first. Parker in the 09, the 2, the 31, 54, the 88, 79 of Hoytsma, 37 of Mullins, 99 Anderson. And it appears we have a few cars taking some repairs on pit road after that accident. Let's go find Clint Roberts and see what his thoughts are on his strategy. Clint, DG, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey man, what's going on?
Nothing. I just I've decided to pit for tires every stop, so now I don't want to blow through all my tires, so I was like, I'll stay out. I'm sure someone will wreck here soon.
Yeah, you still got 2 sets, I believe, if you've already pitted for 2. And I was wondering how the strategy was going to play out. I feel like it was a little early to take them all. And every stop, someone stayed out, so it just seems your turn to do it this time.
Yeah, the first stop, I went in with Joe, and I was thinking, this might work out. If we have like a long green run, and then they have to pit early, like, I don't know, maybe it'll work out. And then we got a pretty quick caution, so I came back. I wasn't going to take tires, and I did take tires, so now I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it.
Just making it up as you go.
Oh, yeah.
That
I
sounds
never
fun.
have a solid strategy.
And then as soon as you do, the caution changes it.
Exactly.
All right, you gonna take the inside here, it looks?
Yeah, I'll take the inside, and I'm watching the broadcast. There should be a green flag and a yellow flag, but for some reason it's not working. I'll have to fix that after the broadcast.
Yeah, you're like, click the box. I'm like, I'm clicking it. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, there's some kind of trigger coding that I have wrong on that. I saw it disappear as soon as you clicked it.
All right, bud, we'll let you get back to it. Probably pick on someone else for half a lap here since it's such a big track.
Alrighty.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
That was our current leader, the 87 of Clint Roberts, leading our firehero.org 113 here at Pocono Raceway. See the field working down through the short chute. Probably a little too late to pull somebody. I don't want to distract them from their restart. If Daniel was here, I'd pull him since he's all the way in the back. I can't pull Edwards. Where's Edwards? Michael,
What's up?
you figured out what's going wrong yet?
Yeah, it's gonna keep happening until they fix it.
What's that, your interwebs?
Yeah, they need to fix the line in the front yard. So until they get a big digger thingy and dig that thing up and replace it, keep having issues.
Well, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Later. Oh, 14, Mike Edwards. Back in the 16th spot. Just got back on a lead lap. We were trying to figure out what maybe happened to him. Sounds like he is definitely having connection issues and how he ended up 1 lap down. Pace car dives off to pit road. Clint Roberts brings the field to the green flag. Gets a pretty solid restart. The 45 saw him squirrely a little bit, holding up the outside lane on the restart. That allows...
That's kind of black.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude?
Not sure why we have black flag there, as Roberts took the bottom like he was supposed to.
That black flag is BS.
Yeah, I need one cleared, please.
Same with me.
Edwards going to have to get those black flags cleared. We do have an admin in the race at least. No race control tonight, so... But we do have... At least one driver has admin privilege, so he's able to clear that restart situation. I believe what happened with the second place car taking such a slow start, some people were able to get by him before the start finish line, and it threw some passing under the yellow blacks.
I am so sorry, man.
Seems Chris Allcar maybe got into Subletti. Perhaps the 68 of Jake Lawrence, because he is back there with him. But we keep our focus up front as Travis Martin takes the lead away from Clint Roberts. Ghostman taking full advantage of those fresh tires he just put on. Roberts just hoping not to fall too far back on his older tires so that he can save a set for later should they get more yellow. The risky run is if they go green from here, Roberts will be in a major tire deficit. Travis Martin out front of this race. Clint Roberts holding on to second for now on the older tires. Ian Montrose currently in third. And you have the 22 of Wes Parker in fourth, sliding off the corner exit of turn number 3, bringing it down the front stretch. This is the longest front stretch in NASCAR. It seems to take an eternity for them to get down to turn number 1. Cars appear to be going about, 40 mile an hour, but they're really going about 185, 190 going down into turn 1. Roberts gets up high out of the first turn. It's going to allow Montrose to his inside. Parker thought about making it 3 wide, thought better of it. Montrose going to full send on the entry of tunnel turn. Parker following suit. Montrose is going to drift out wide, but able to keep it out of the wall. Parker going to get a good run on him heading down to turn 3 because of that lift he had to take. Parker going to bring it down right on that yellow line, even below the yellow line. Trying to get on the inside of Montrose, not quite able to get there just yet. Battle is on for the 4th spot. Looks like Davidson going to the high side of the 87 of Roberts. Take him where you can get it, I suppose. It's the 22. Parker gets into the wall on the entry of turn number 1. Didn't seem to hurt him too bad. But definitely can't do that too many times. Getting the right rear into the wall on corner entry. Roberts falling all the way back to 7th. See, 09, 54, and 88 all get around. Ooh, very close between the 54 and the 88. Gonzalez and Davidson. Davidson had to lift a little bit, but Roberts unable to take advantage. Looks like that battle settled out for now. Ghostman out front by 7/10 of a second over this battle for second as Parker still hounding the back of Ian Montrose. Now takes it to his inside down the front stretch, gets alongside. See if he is able to clear down in turn 1. Bringing that Fort Worth screen print and Dodge up to the 2nd spot. SimCube Chevy trying to do the crossover. Looking back low on the exit of 1. He's able to get alongside. Got the bumper to the door. Montrose not willing to give it up just yet. Very entertaining battle for the 2nd spot. Montrose a little elbows out. Coming up wide, getting very close. Has to lift. Parker's going to keep the hammer down and hold on to the 2nd spot for now. Definitely got a little tense there between the two. I don't think he could have fit a sheet of paper between them through that tunnel turn. Montrose now has to gather his thoughts and try to mount the charge. Meanwhile, you got the 09 Joe Selby up to the 4th spot. Saw him get by his buddy Clint Roberts, teammate. Then you got Mark Gonzalez currently holding down the last spot in the top 5. Behind them, Cliff Mullins trying to make a rebound after that accident earlier. Gets up into the 54 a little bit. 54 pushes him up the track, but no spin as the 54 gives him enough space to gather back in. Yeah, Mullins, you hear him. Both his contacts have been in turn 1. And yet, Mullins still has enough speed to get to the outside of the 87 of Roberts. Mullins around the high side on the tunnel turn. Able to make it stick. Roberts drifting back on those older tires, starting to struggle a little bit. Gonna move Mullins up to 6th. Davidson up to 7th. Roberts back down to the 8th spot. You got Steve Anderson and Dave Hoytsma rounding out your top 10. I believe the 99 of Anderson may have just scraped the wall a little bit. Not too serious. Mike Edwards rebounding after his connection issues, was down a lap. Now is in 11th. And you got the identically painted 31 car behind him. Both of these cars are painted the way that Nick Hammer normally runs his Xfinity car. These guys trying to keep Nick and his firefighter family in mind. Running Nick's scheme for him. Ghostman now enjoys a full second over the field. Currently 1.08 over West Parker in second. Ian Montrose sitting 3/10 back from Parker. Then we got a battle for the 4th spot. Whoa! Joe Selby gets a little out of shape out of 3, allowing Gonzalez to his inside. Mark Gonzalez gets his nose out in front. Sends it into turn number 1 and clears. See if he'll move up before the 09 can get a run back off the high side. Gonzalez up to the wall and takes that spot away cleanly. So that'll move Gonzalez up to 4th, Selby back to 5th. Mullins now all alone in 6th, kind of put some distance on the rest of the guys. He's got 1.2 seconds over Billy Davidson back in 7th. Field's starting to get strung out, starting to get that green flag look as we work 17 laps to go. Hoistman and Anderson still battling for this 9th spot. See if Edwards is closing in as well. He is a little bit. Jump this one up to Anderson. See if Hoistman can get down inside of him going into turn 1. He looked low, but not quite there yet. Anderson going to get the run off the high side. Looks like he's going to be able to stay ahead. Hoistman going to have to fall back in line. Montrose is falling back a little bit as the 88. Gonzalez able to get around him for the 3rd spot. Now Montrose falling back to Selby. Montrose and Selby continue to battle for the 4th position. SimCube Chevy and the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Dodge. Things kind of settled down for now. Selby getting a good run off that corner. Might try to peek it low. We'll see. Looks like Selby backed off the corner a little bit. Selby lost a bunch of time through the tunnel turn. Montrose able to rock it through there better. Roberts and Davidson trading spots here. Davidson had just gotten by Clint. Clint just got back by him, so good little battle. Roberts trying to hold on to it for now. Still working with those older tires. Currently the caution's not going Clint's way. Clint probably love to see a caution about now. Ghostman content does not want to see that yellow. I know they're working with 50% fuel cells, but I'm not quite sure how many laps they can go with that. If anyone wants to fill me in the race. Montrose and Selby still going at it. Montrose still holding that 4th spot down. Selby right on that yellow line. See if he can get a run coming off of turn 3. Tucks in the draft. See if he pulls out late. He is going to get alongside of him. Force the 2 up out of the groove. Make the 2 go the longer way around the corner. Selby right down to that yellow line. Clears him through the middle of the corner. Now see if he can keep the power down on exit. Pretty good job there. Selby up to the 4th spot. Now Montrose back to the back of the top 5. Cliff Mullins keeping a close eye on all this from the 6th spot. Starting to close his way into this battle. Currently 1.1 seconds back, but Still in contention. One of these cars just brushed the wall. Sounded like maybe the two. No harm, no foul. They keep going. Ghostman's starting to get reeled in a little bit. Don't look now, but here comes Parker. Perhaps Parker making the tires work a little better. You gotta clean yourself? Oh no. I say that and Ghostman stretches it out again. It got down to about half a second. Now it's sitting about 7/10. Just something to keep an eye on. It's definitely under a second now. Parker is making a little bit of inroads in. Parker making the hard left for pit road. Comes to pit road with 12 laps to go. Lap 33. 22. Parker hitting pit road first. Trying to get those tires on before Travis Martin can. Trying to make up some time on him. Martin stays on the racetrack, so very interesting.
Ah, Michael, I was letting you pass me because I was going to pit.
$14.99 coming down pit road.
Oh, you're good.
What happened to Parker? Did he take a penalty? Because Roberts has beat him out. Clint Roberts is a lap down. I don't know what happened to Roberts. Perhaps got into the wall a little bit. See Edwards coming out of pit road. Showing as a replay for some reason. Oh, the 99 gets up into the wall hard there. Steve Anderson
We had a
smacked.
wreck in turn one.
This is a single car incident. No one's involved with it.
Almost took out the leader.
But it didn't. No reason to throw a yellow. '99 of Anderson limps his car around after the accident. Wes Parker, after his pit stop, back up to the 5th spot as the pit cycle continues. Gonzalez and Selby have not pitted yet. Neither has Ian Montrose in the 3rd spot for this pit cycle. Billy Davidson brings his 54 Kia down pit road. That pit line, the speed line, starts very early in this pit road, so you got to be very careful when you bring your car down. Now you see a blend of leaders and cars trying to get their laps back, and just a hot mess. These cars will be faster, wanting to get by in case the yellow comes out. Gonzalez, your leader. Selby in 2nd. Montrose 3rd. And Wes Parker just getting by for the 4th spot as he...
David Blinken.
So Gonzalez, see if he comes in this time by. Currently 9 laps to go in this race. 88 brings it out wide. Stays out. 09 stays out. All 3 of them. Gonzalez, Selby, and Montrose still stay on track. First car that's pitted is 27 seconds behind the 22 of Wes Parker. Then you have Cliff Mullins in 5th. Mike Edwards in 6th. Billy Davidson currently 7th. Dave Hoytsma 8th. Asher Banner 9th. Kyle Akers your top 10. Daniel Llewellyn, Christopher Alkire. Then Travis Martin. Ghostman maybe picking up a penalty as far back as he is. Now showing a lap down. Clint Roberts 14th. Adam Crozier 15th. And Steve Anderson shown 16th, currently on pit road. Travis must have taken a penalty there on the pit stop. 88 Gonzalez brings it to pit road with the 09. So Mark Gonzalez brings it down, as does Selby and Montrose. So the 3 cars we were waiting for the pit cycle all come to pit road. 7 laps to go here in Pocono. Once he gets there, that'll give the lead over the 22 of Wes Parker. He comes roaring by those leaders that are stopped on pit road. And there he goes to the lead. Wes Parker, current leader, as the pit stops have cycled through. Let's see who comes out in second. Could be Cliff, depending on how many cars he gets on corner exit here. Gets by the 09. It's got a ways to make up to get to Mark Gonzalez, though. I think Gonzalez is going to hold P2. Mullins P3. Field very strung out now. Selby P4. Mike Edwards currently in 5th. Billy Davidson 6th. Dave Hoytsman 7th. Will Ashbranner 8th. Kyle Akers 9th. Daniel Llewellyn in the top 10. Christopher Alkire currently 11th. Travis Martin 12th. Those two, I believe, doing battle on track. Yes, those two would be for position. Ian Montrose in 13th. Perhaps picking up a penalty as well, so far behind now. Clint Roberts 14th. Off the lead lap, Adam Crozier, the 45. He's currently in 15th. Steve Anderson sitting on pit road with repairs in 16th. Travis Martin does get by Christopher Alkire. That'll move Martin to the 11th spot, trying to get back up to the top 10 after his pit road error, picking up a black flag. He is 8.6 seconds behind Daniel Llewellyn, so quite a ways to go to make up that top 10, but not out of the realm of possibility. Probably did need something to happen. Currently coming across the line to start lap 41. 5 to go. Wes Parker comfortably out in front by 5 seconds. Parker just on cruise control right now. It's like Gonzalez is slowly picking up on him, but definitely not at that second a lap he'd have to click off to catch up. Yeah, the gap's maintaining right about that 5 second mark. Sometimes a little above, sometimes a little below, but Parker doing all he needs to. Cliff Mullins riding that 3rd spot right now. I heard the apology for your accident, Jake. I figured that was you since you were back there with him when they said it. Got a little battle here for the 4th spot. Excuse me, 3rd spot. Joe Selby closed in on the back of Cliff Mullins. Selby trying to get this spot away, get into the top 3, get his interview. I say that Cliff puts the power down, pulls away a little bit. Let's get our compare up there. Shoot. Throw this on the 37. There we go. Yeah, Selby looking to the inside, trying to get this podium away from Cliff Mullins as we work 3 to go. That'll move Selby ahead. Selby gets his National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Dodge up into the top 3. Mullins not quite done using the draft, trying to get back to his inside, going for the tunnel turn. Mullins sends it in. See the back end wanting to come around. Selby trying to keep it in the gas. It's going to be tight. Work their way back to turn number 3. You got to be so careful in turn 3. You got to get the exit just right or you will lose so much speed going down to turn number 1. It's like Selby handled that very well. Mullins starting to fade a little bit. See if we have any other battles on track. It's like Asherbranner and Hoytsma. Somewhat close for the 7th spot. At least under a second, but this is our closest battle right now. Working 2 to go. I'll jump back briefly, check that gap. There's plenty of room. Seems everyone's comfortable now. We'll jump on board with Wes as he comes to the line. Starts his final lap. Parker, 4 seconds over Gonzalez. Just doing enough to keep it out there. Chill out, G. Parker sends it into turn 1. Riding that yellow line. No major threat in front or behind for this car. Doesn't need to be tracking down anybody, but looks like the 45 might let him go by so he doesn't have to do another lap. 45's not enough. Adam Crozier ducks to the inside, lets 22 of Parker by as he goes through the tunnel turn. Making his way down the short chute, heading to turn number 3 for the final time. Sends that Fort Worth screen printing Dodge down into turn 3. Back out to the outside wall, makes his way onto the front stretch, and this will do it. Wes Parker brings the 22 across the line and takes victory in the firehero.org 113 of Pocono. Wins the race for the ARCA Marable Mobiles Detailing Series.
Good win, Wes.
And locks him up.
Thank you.
Mark Gonzalez brings it home 2nd. Joe Selby brings it home 3rd. Cliff Mullins in 4th. Edwards 5th. Davidson P6. Gonna take a while for some of these guys to finish. Dave Hoytsman brings it home 7th. William Asherbranner 8th. Daniel Llewellyn 9th. See if Kyle Akers still out there. And here comes Kyle in 10th. Chef Smart, you saw him. Bennett coming through, he winds up 11th. Chris Ralkire 12th. And Montrose 13th. Clint Roberts, your last car on a lead lap in 14th. Adam Crozier finishes 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Heard
I
yeah.
went backwards to do burnout, and it black flagged me.
Well, Wes, that's why you go all the way around. Trying to see where Cliff maybe picked up this
I'll fix
damage.
it for the points somewhere.
It looks like 2 Spit and Venom cars getting into each other for fun.
Well.
Cliff gets into the back of him, spins him out.
Yeah, black flagged me too. I tried to go say thank you to Wes. I just wanted to do burnout.
People going backwards and wondering why they get DQ.
I got you. Don't worry.
So now the standings are all messed up, showing Selby as the winner. Okay, I won't close it. Our leaderboard's all screwed up now. It shows Parker 13th. Gonzalez 14th. They picked up black flags. Alright, let's go to our waiting room, see who we have. I see Wes. Where are our other 2? Where's Joe and Cliff? I'm just gonna pull Cliff. Cliff, get in here.
What?
What? You finished in the top 3.
I got top 3?
Didn't you?
Thought I was 4th.
Hey, this scoreboard shows you 2nd, so I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Well,
hey,
have a 4th place interview. How you doing?
Rough start. Yeah, pretty eventful.
The question everyone wants to know the answer to is the 2nd wreck. Did your cat cause it?
No, that was lack of talent. Is what caused that one. I got stuck on the wall, and I was trying to hold it against the wall, and it popped loose right there and just shot me over. And go figure, Quinn would be right there.
Right into Quinn.
Yeah, he jumped in here and said, "You are a dumbass," and so that's pretty much all I needed to know about how he feels about it. I'm gonna go let him kick my ass in Madden for a little bit. He'll feel better about
That'll
it.
make him feel better. That's good.
Yeah, all in all, I mean, I was really good in turn 2, and I was absolute crap everywhere else. So, you know, Daddy Dave got me early right there, turned me in turn 1. Apparently, I was letting off way too early in turn 1 because it seemed like everybody hit me there.
Just because
but
you back
turn
off the
2, I was
corner don't mean
fast.
everybody else going to.
No, they don't. They don't.
All right, bud, you want to throw some shout outs before I let you go?
Yeah, shout out to Spit and Venom Podcast, Race22.com, Low Drag Esports, FireHero.org, and thoughts and prayers to Nick and everybody up there in Illinois and with everything that they got going on. Sad to hear about it, but was glad to at least be able to put this on there and run it for those guys.
All right, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, bud.
That was your 4th place finisher, Cliff Mullins. We're going to go ahead and try to figure out who 3rd place was. Very confusing. We're going to pull Joe Selby. Joe!
How's it going?
Good, man. I'm trying to figure out where everybody finished with their black flags. Where'd you end up?
Won. That's all that matters, right?
Right? It shows you was winning. Where'd you end up for the night?
Yeah, it should be Wesley 1, Mark 2, and me 3.
All right, well, we're going to pretend you won just for fun.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the boys back at the shop for giving me that wonderful piece. But I'd like to not thank my pit crew, because I changed it to 2 tires coming down pit road there, and they went ahead and took 4 anyway.
Oh, they do that sometimes. They don't give a damn what you say. You know what? We're putting 4 tires in this car.
I had nothing for Wesley, so that wasn't going to matter. Mark and I, though, I think would have had a good battle for second. And I think he took 2 tires there too, and he just got out several seconds ahead of me, unfortunately. And you know, the 4 tires wasn't worth it with 7 to go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you seemed very calm tonight. It didn't seem to be as much drama for you. Trying to take me how your night went along.
Yeah, it was, playing that strategy game early on when we did cautions and when to pit. Fortunately, we had a generous set of tires to work with, so, was able to make that work pretty well. So, yeah, just hang out, try to stay off the wall, trying to manage the tires in case we did get a long run, and, finally we got it there starting around, lap 20, so briefly was wondering if I could make it on fuel, but so that time you were following me, and I don't know who I was battling with, maybe Cliff. I was clutching, and that's why I'd fall way back going in the corner and then rocket off the corner. That was me doing a lap of clutching, trying to save fuel just to see if the map would be there, and it wasn't.
Well, it was a good effort, and congrats on your victory /P3. Hope you go and enjoy this one, and thanks for coming up to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the broadcast, and thanks for helping put together all these great cars.
Absolutely. You want to give some shout outs out here before you get out of here?
Just for the team Joes, unfortunate end for teammate Clint there getting the speeding penalty, or else he would have been right up in the mix. And then just thanking you for the broadcast.
Yeah, poor Clint. It went green right when he needed it not to as well. He had just stayed out and it went green on him. So I feel bad for Clint. He definitely had a good piece. All right, let me let you get out of here with your P3 tonight. Congrats.
Thank you. Have a good night.
That was Joe Selby, the number 09, bringing it home in the 3rd spot. Let's go ahead and pull in 2nd place. Mark, is DG, you got a copy?
Yes, I got a copy, man.
Well, we got you up in the broadcast booth. Good to hear from you. Got that P2 tonight. Tell me how you feel.
Feels good. I mean, this is my best ever finish in the Sidewinder League, so I'll take it after wrecking so many times in the beginning of the season. I just keep collecting more points and going up that leaderboard.
Yes, sir. They bring it home in P2 tonight. It's got to have a pretty good feeling. I believe that's your best finish in Sidewinder so far. Am I correct?
Yeah, that is.
There you go. Moving up that leaderboard slowly. Eventually you get to that top spot, right?
Heck yeah. I think I would have been a lot more closer to that top spot if I didn't see that car spin out in front of me. It would have made it more interesting at the end.
Did that throw you off a little bit?
Yeah, it threw me off, and I got out of the throttle a lot, and I just after that I could not regain back to West. I was catching them at the end though, but it was just not enough time.
Finally found your car where you got DQ'd. You went backwards. We can't go backwards and survive to tell the tale, so
Well, I wanted to go left, so
you want to do that, go all the way
so-
around.
yeah.
Alright, but you want to give some shout outs here real quick?
I want to shout out to Mr. Ghostman. He's been helping me out these last couple races with setups and everything. And then I also want to shout out my brother for spotting me on Mondays. He helped me out a lot today.
And we didn't hear him on the broadcast, so that's helpful.
Yep, that's very helpful.
Especially everyone here, and I'm like, oh, we know what they're going to do now.
Yeah.
All right, bud, we're going to let you get out of here. Congrats on your P2. Best ever finish for Mark Gonzalez in the Sidewinder Racing Leagues as a whole. So good job. Congrats.
Thank you. Have a good one, man.
You too. All right, let's go bring our winner in. He's muted and deafened right now, so this will be interesting. Wes.
Hello.
There you are. It's like you're muted and deafened. How am I going to call you in here?
Oh no, they was all just talking. I was trying to hear the interviews and stuff to see what everybody was saying.
They said you suck and you should never come again. No, I'm just kidding.
I need to retire already. I'm like what, 4 starts and 3 wins. I'll just keep it there. Keep it perfect.
There you go. Hey, bringing it home tonight in victory lane and rather comfortably towards the end there. A lot of your closer competitors picking up late race penalties through the green flag stops. Looks like you were just kind of managing your tires and having a little cruise out there. Tell me how your night went.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Travis kind of like he kind of sped into the pits or didn't slow down enough, and like if he was if he didn't get that, I think it'd been a close race with me and him because I wanted to short pit him a little bit to get a little advantage on the next lap. But I guess he got caught, and that's a no no.
Yeah, we picked up when you short pit and coming down by yourself while they all stayed on track. And I was like, man, you're going to get that one extra lap of those fresher tires. And it should be interesting is because Travis had a decent sized gap on you at that point, and then he picked up that speeding penalty.
Yeah, we had like 5 or 6 laps left of fuel, and I was like, if I keep on waiting, then I'm gonna be going with them. I was like, well, let's just short fuel it and just see what it does, and we did it. And I guess Travis just got a little worried and came in the next time and just got caught.
It's easy to speed at Pocono. That line, it's
Oh,
deceptively short. You think you got a little time. Nope.
Oh yeah, I did it in practice just for the heck of it, and yeah, I got black flag on the first try. I was like, okay, I need to slow down a little bit more.
Hey, practicing that pitch strategy always works out.
Yeah, gotta try to get ready. I'm trying to get ready for Road Pro next year, so that'll be interesting. We just had like earlier today, we had like a 5K SOF and trucks, the last Atlanta race, and yeah, that was like chaos. Just it was almost like a super speedway there with the trucks. It was
gosh.
insane how packed it was.
Sounds fun though. It's the only way to learn.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, you want to give some shout outs out?
Just like to say hi to the Tense crew as always. And good old Fort Worth to be on the hood of the car every week. And Autumn, of course. So hello, Autumn.
Hey, man.
She might be asleep now.
I'm just proud of your teams for getting the roof numbers on.
I know. I guess when you're winning races, you get more money and stuff. But we just keep with the same vinyl stickers and all that. So we might change the car up maybe next week. I don't know.
Now, if we can only get like some taillight numbers.
Ooh, yeah, I'll work on that. I gotta find some people to cut me out the 22 out.
I might know a guy. All right, bud. Congrats on your victory here at Pocono tonight, and appreciate you coming up and hanging out in the interview room.
All right, thank you.
That was 22 Wes Parker getting another victory here in the Marable Mobile Detailing ARCA series. Parker putting on a clinic over in that series, as he said, 4 starts and 3 wins, doing a fantastic job in that 22 Dodge. That's going to do it for our broadcast. We'll bring up the results, but remember, these are skewed by 2 black flags for Parker and for Gonzalez going backwards at the end. So these results are going to look skewed. Don't worry, we know where they go. Let's see right here. Boom. So it shows the 09 of Joe Selby out front. It's going to be third place for him and following on down. So third for Joe Selby, fourth for Cliff Mullins. Then you got Michael Edwards in fifth, Billy Davidson sixth, Dave Hoytsmith seventh, William Asherbrenner bringing it home in the eighth spot, Daniel Wallen ninth, Kyle Akers in 10th, 11th will be Travis Martin, and 12th will be Christopher Alkire. Ian Montrose will have credit for 13th, Clint Roberts will be credited 14th, and Wes Parker, your winner. Mark Gonzalez will be shown in second. Adam Crozier will get credit for 15th. Steve Anderson with the crash damage goes out in 16th. Jake Lawrence, you heard from him in chat, brings his car home 17th after having contact. Giglio Newton went out in, I believe, the same accident with Mullins there. And then Dolores Jones had wheel disconnect early in the race. Only were able to complete 10 laps. So rough night for those guys. Hopefully they can rebound next week. That'll do it for our broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a raid suggestion, go ahead and drop it in. Just wanted to give one last shout out to everyone in the league that came on by and everyone that ran decals to support Nick in his firehouse tonight. We definitely appreciate that. Very awesome of everyone to jump on board. And we're going to go ahead and close this out.